This is the start of our Operation Good Cheer. This is a Model A meeting of the Oakleaf Club, and we've selected, or I guess we were assigned 5 kids from foster homes out of about 5,700, and we agreed to get the presents for the kid for Christmas. So tonight everybody's gathered, we gathered all the presents. The ladies will wrap them, and this weekend we'll bring them out to the airport, and the following day they'll be flown out to 25 airports in Michigan. Our kids, we have a 17-year-old girl, and her problem was abuse and drug exposure. A 6-year-old boy, he had a problem with neglect and drugs. An 8-month little girl, she's a court ward and she was exposed to drugs. A 16-year-old girl, sexual abuse, neglected and abandoned, drug exposure, violence, and she has a mental problem. Well, no wonder. A 4-year-old girl suffering from abuse, neglect, and violence, and she also has a mental problem. So these kids get our presents, and the club members are tickled to death to do it. I'll be at the airport Friday, both days, Friday and Saturday, and try to record some of this, but this is the start of it at our meeting when we gather the presents.
Some sort of a toy donation. The money goes to, is to the charities and all that stuff. It's not that they're using it for the museum or anything like that.
Not on the outside top.
Yeah, the outside top is gotta get the number.
Yeah, I got that.
This one, we're busy.
Okay, they're bringing, this is a drop-off point. People stop and bring in the presents. Oh, there's already 2 trucks unloading. And they'll fill this place up with presents. This is Friday about 10:40.
To do that.
Yep.
So it's going smooth?
Going smooth.
And what do we got, about 15,000 kids, or 15,000 presents again?
Almost 18.
18, how many kids? Oh, that's just what you did last year.
How many kids? Let's see, 20 kids and 2,100. So all total is 5733.
5733.
5733.
Kids.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is the procedure. The truck's back in. The gifts go out into stacks here, and then volunteers grab the stacks and deliver them to stacks over here, and they have numbers on them. There goes number 6, and he's going to the number 6 pile, and they will fill this place up tonight. I'm sure there's more trucks coming. Huge, huge operation. What's the deal on airplanes? We don't have enough. We never do.
We don't have enough airplanes. Never have enough airplanes.
So how many do you have?
Well, we have about 200 aircraft or pilots that have signed up.
Yeah.
But the problem is that the weather tomorrow will have ceilings between 2,500 feet and 3,000 feet.
Okay.
And for VFR pilots, that's right at the minimum of what you want.
Well, maybe it'll clear up.
Well,
And what's your job this year? It's different, you said.
every year I try to do something a little bit different so I know all the different aspects of the entire program. And this year what I'm going to do is try to get pilots to fly a second flight. So I'm going to work coordination with dispatch.
Okay.
We call it dispatch, but really the
Yeah.
flight assignments.
Yeah.
And try to get people to come and take a second trip.
Okay, well, tomorrow's a big day then.
And it'll be a very big
10 Penske trucks that deliver the packages from the hangar out to the staging areas for the planes.
80% increase.
80% increase. Well, I was thinking of volunteering and go grab a gift And then I noticed this line of people just waiting anxiously to get a gift so they can deliver it to the right spot. My heavens. One of the big trucks emptied out, now another smaller truck moved in. Oh my goodness, they need more room. The big doors are opening. Oh, here's a... They're gonna load this truck, take it to a staging area, and load some planes. Bicycles are a big item every year.
What they do is, Meyer, for example, he'll bring 20 or 30 bicycles and just give them away.
This truck will go to Lansing. For how many kids, you say? 800 and some kids. And it will leave shortly when it gets full. Now there's Nellie. They just brought all of our gifts from the Oak Leaf Model A Club. And they're going to their respective stack, and they'll get on a truck or a plane, and off they go to the kids. Now we have 3 trucks back in here. And this just goes on like this all day long. And there's a line of people waiting to participate and grab a package. Well, the old hangar's filling up. Got a big bunch here in the middle. Well, they opened up the truck and it's being unloaded, and Bob and I are handling number 16 when they bring us presents. We stack number 3. Another Penske truck, they got 10 of them. Well, boy, they're still pouring them in to number 3. Number 3 must be a big location. And that's going into this Penske truck, and oh, she looks like she's getting full. Okay, when the door opens, that's a signal for the volunteers to pucker up and get ready. The truck's moving in. And another semi loaded with presents for the kids. And here come the presents. And the same thing will repeat itself. Well, the place is about empty. They've just got a few more stacks to go. Look at this. And it was covered late yesterday. So they're going to have this part of it wrapped up pretty quick. Well, you can see why it's emptied out so fast. Look how these people are getting the stuff into the truck. And that Penske truck goes to a staging area, and they get put on planes and off they go. This is where the pilots get their assignments. They had a little over 200 planes, and the weather seems to be good. No, that's all right. How's the weather?
The weather is marginal.
Well, yeah, but there's no packages at the terminal, at the hangar anymore. It's empty.
Well, there should be some stuff out there.
This truck full. Okay, truck full of you on your right. Sometimes it's on your right. Very good. Thank you. You bet.
Got a couple of pilots heading out.
That is.
There's a jet about ready to go. And the staging areas are down there. Kind of hard to see. The Penske trucks bring the presents and they load them directly onto the planes, and off they go. There go 2 up, and this guy's heading out. supposed to be about one plane every 2 minutes. Looks like they're using 2 runways over there. He's loaded up with presents for some kids somewhere in the state. They stop at 25 airports. Go 2 more little planes. And they may be going to the stage. Yeah, they're going to the staging area to get filled up. And they'll go on their mission for Christmas. Here comes one in. There goes a little one out.
I think what is amazing,
What an operation.
look at these single engine planes. The motor propellers.
There goes another one.
Difference is with a Model 8, it's more than silent warning.
That's right. Here a couple of pilots heading for the... Now, they won't get a lot of presents in there, but they'll get them. They're on the same runway. Okay, here goes the big jet that was just here. Got loaded up.
Were you on 1 or 2?
We're coming out to the staging areas. What do they have? 4 staging areas?
Yeah, we'll go see the other one.
This is what goes on out at the planes. Very cold volunteers loading up the little planes.
Just taking them on a round trip to see what it's like out here.
Waiting for a plane. Here's a couple of planes loading up. They jam them in.
The main operation is where everybody signs in.
Sure. Are these pilots or reindeer?
Pilots,
Where
reindeer,
are you going?
Grand Rapids.
Oh,
They're going to a good place. These guys feed them good there.
no. Oh, no, that's not Grand Rapids. It's Big Rapid.
Big
I hope you get to where you're going.
Big Rapids.
Oh, yeah, the chili's great there.
All truck 3. See the white truck down there? Okay, that's truck 1. Truck 2 is on the other side.
So what the hell good is it?
Well, there was one left. We're right here. It's easier to point. See the truck over there?
Where are you going?
There are all the people?
We are going to, was it Bay City?
Yeah. Midland. Okay, great. Who's your helper there?
This is my son Chase.
Oh, are you going to fly the plane?
Yeah.
That's the destinations for the pilots.
1 and 2 are over here. See the top of the yellow truck? That's 2. So you want to make a right-hand turn by the hush house?
Where are you heading?
Safe flight.
Where are you heading?
We are going to Jackson.
Oh, fantastic.
So a quick round trip.
All right. Have a safe flight.
Thanks.
Copy that. More planes.